Welcome to Hot Flashes and Bold Moves, a podcast for women over 50 who are done apologizing, done shrinking, and absolutely done pretending we don't know where our clitoris is.
That's right. We're Michelle and Dana, two badass, hilarious, hormone-raging women navigating the wild ride of aging with no filter, no shame, and no damn patience for bullshit.
From vaginal mysteries to dating disasters, dry spells to bold-ass reinventions, we are serving up real talk, belly laughs, and probably a little oversharing.
True. So pour a glass, put a fan in your bra, and buckle up. It's about to get
Hot in here. This is Hot Flashes and Bold Moves. Let's get into it. To Hot Flashes and Bold Moves. Today we're going to be answering the question, is it hot in here or am I having a hot flash? Here in Texas, the answer is yes.
Even the men are having hot flashes in Texas. It's hot in here. Jeez.
A lot of sweaty moves here in Houston.
We got sweaty boobs.
Sweaty moves. Man boobs. Anyway.
We digress.
Yeah, that's going to be our new tagline. And we digress.
Yes.
All right. So this episode is brought to you by, sponsored by.
We got a sponsor.
Sponsor.
Right.
And anybody else wants to sponsor, send us a big old check. Because, I'm not going to lie. We are not even on a shoestring budget for this. We're more like it's not even a whole string.
We broke.
Yeah.
Broke.
Anyway, episode is sponsored by Life Wizard Coaching and Speaking. So my husband, Kevin, Claude himself, helps people stop dragging their emotional crap from one chapter of life into the next. Whether it's old stories, guilt, fear, or that voice in your head that says, who do you think you are? He'll help you clear it out and get moving forward again. Not only does he make incredible cocktails,
Cheers.
Cheers. Bad luck if you don't. A drink. We cheers. But he also coaches with empathy and humor. True.
That is very true.
While not letting you get away with your bullshit excuses. Yep. So if you're ready to be real, Kevin is your guy. Check him out. LifeWizardCoach.com. Tell him Michelle and Dana sent you.
Yes, and here's the thing. If you're looking for somebody to have kid gloves on, Kevin is not your person. Kevin is wonderful, kind, and all those things, so he will get in your face and show you what's like.
He will hold up the mirror.
He will hold up the mirror, and it's not always pleasant.
You gotta really look.
Kevin is very good at what he does.
He's really good at what he does.
We're not talking about the bedroom, Michelle. We're talking about the coaching.
I ain't talking just coaching.
We're talking about the coaching, people.
Anyway, all right. So, is it hot in here, or am I having? No, much more important business to handle.
What you drinking?
What you drinking? What you got, girl?
Cheers. My love, I'm having a menopause mule. A little funky take on the Moscow Mule. It is tequila, ginger beer, lime juice, a little of what do you call it? What is it? I put it there.
A splash
of what is it?
Skosh.
No, what was it?
It's Chambord.
Fudge. I can't remember.
Chambord.
A little splash of
Which,
Chambord.
for those of you who are unfamiliar, it is a raspberry flavored liqueur. It's fabulous. It's also really good in a cosmopolitan. I'm just telling you what I know.
We're not Sex in the City. We're doing the
You know
menopause
what? I
mule
think
today.
that's going to be one of my drinks moving forward. Anywho, cheers. Yeah, you better drink because we cheers. Bad luck.
Well, you
not
didn't
to.
cheer. You didn't drink.
I did while you were blathering on. All right.
What are you drinking?
I have.
What you got, Hooker? What are you drinking?
I have a little chin hair of the dog.
Chin hair of the dog.
Get it?
Remember
Get it?
last month?
Vodka and water. And honestly, it's a little bit of Wild Berries Red Bull. Red Bull, people. You know anybody? Sponsor, checks, cards and cash. We like them. I am, as we've mentioned, a woman over 50. And sometimes I need a little boost, a little better living through chemistry. I have been dragging ass. So little Red Bull pick me up. And Wild Berries is so good, so light, so refreshing, tasty. I never drink a whole can. It's just for color.
She never drinks a whole handle of vodka either.
Well, not in one sitting.
Sure.
You know what? Fuck
Sure.
off.
Lord have mercy. Let's get serious.
Talk hot flashes.
All right. So, Michelle, you and I laugh and joke a lot. This is very information heavy. I don't know.
Just know that. While
We're going to be
still gonna
reading a little bit.
We're still going to be us. We're going to read a little bit of information because, as we mentioned last time, we are not experts. We have consulted with healthcare practitioners on these matters, however. So we're going with information that we got from them. And so some of it I'm going to read just because I want to make sure I get it right for you. And I feel like it's important to lay the foundation so that I don't know, if you're like me, I like to know why.
Right. I'm going to start with the easy part to read.
All right. So here's a little bit of the
Yes.
science behind it. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about reading. So, and because it's information heavy, you're not maybe going to be as silly. We
feel like this is important information because, not everybody can afford to go to the doctor. Not everybody can do all these things. And if something helps somebody, that's great. So let's start.
Menopause, clearly every woman at a certain age goes through it to some extent. Everybody's symptoms are different. You may not have anything that I have. And 80% of us experience hot flashes in some form. So it is the symptom that is the grandmother of the symptoms because universal. 80% of us who experience menopause, perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause experience hot flashes in some form. All right.
So what are hot flashes? Sweating, flushing, rapid heart rate, chills, and a flush like after the initial dump of the heat coming that you get kind of clammy and whatever, and anxiety or panic, which is something that I really struggle with, is the anxiety.
I do not.
It's crippling. For me at nighttime, it's a crippling. We'll get into that in a little bit later. So why do hot flashes happen?
So here's a little bit of the science for you. Hypothalamus in the brain, it's your body's internal thermometer. And so while it regulates the temperature, it also does things like hunger and sleep and hormones. Well, as we've already talked about, in menopause, your hormone levels decline. And so that the key here is the estrogen, which levels drop. Hypothalamus then becomes oversensitive. So it's misinterpreting normal body temperature as being too hot, even when you're not overheating. And I know it's counterintuitive to say hot flash as a result of happening because you're too hot. When we sweat, perspire, glisten, glow, whatever.
I don't know. You can sweat. I glisten.
Oh, I sweat my ass off.
I don't sweat.
I'm not. I can't even lie.
I glisten.
I can't even pretend it's anything other than sweating.
I refuse to sweat. I glisten.
So that's the body's way of cooling itself down. It puts the moisture out there. The air hits it. It cools it down. Okay. So that's why the sweating, the hot. So
when does it start?
Well, think of it. Actually, I love this analogy. So I'm going to say this. Think of it as a smoke detector that goes off every time you boil water.
True.
So that's now what's happening with your hypothalamus.
So every day,
and regulating
every damn day.
Every damn day. It could be every
day,
few minutes, whatever.
So when do hot flashes start and stop?
So typically they start perimenopause stage, mid 40s. I think in many cases they end after menopause, like post-menopause. That said, I've seen things that say they could last 10 to 14 years. And dude, I'm convinced I'm going to have hot flashes for the rest of my life.
Well, I hate to break this to you because my aunt is 79 and my mom is 80. And they told me they still have them.
Okay. Well, actually, I hate to break to you that a lot of the hot flashes symptoms is genetic.
Fucking thanks a lot, Mom. Thanks. Another thing I got from my mom. Hot flashes till I'm 80.
Right.
Gee,
well, no, she didn't say they've stopped.
Bless her little bone.
Bless her hot, sweaty heart.
Yeah, her hot sweat. She's kind of like you, though. Yeah. My mom's kind of like you. Like for you, I've noticed, like since we've been friends, usually you have to dry your hair.
I do.
My mom is the same way.
I get so sweaty, and it's all here. It's all like on the head area. It's on my head, my hairline, the back, my neck, under my hair.
Yeah. Thank God I don't have that. Okay. You don't have the anxiety.
I don't have the anxiety. And it's true. And frankly, when I start a hot flash and I get to sweating, I don't touch anything here because the minute I do, it's all going to melt and fall.
My mom was like, well, I don't want to touch the back of my hair because then it's like everything's just
everything. So then I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah. And my aunt goes, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
And my aunt who's 79, she's like, for the love of Pete, she's like, I am 79 years old. Can I stop having these hot flashes?
Just a gift that keeps on giving, friends. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, Auntie.
Sorry,
and Mom.
Auntie. Yeah, right.
Dina's auntie and mom. All right. So then estrogen is the culprit. As we get older, our estrogen levels decline. That's the key of menopause. It's the key of many of the symptoms of menopause. It just is. And let me see what it says here. So then
we need to read because this is a
yeah,
lot of
because this
stuff.
is science. It's science, bitches. Help maintain a normal so the estrogen level normally helps maintain a normal thermoneutral zone.
Can't even say that.
Yeah.
That's why I let you read it, because I can't even say
where
that.
your body temperature is regulated, right? You're not sweating, you're not shivering. Well, and so when the estrogen declines, that thermoneutral zone narrows as well. So then even small changes in temperature drive it outside of that little narrow area, and then hypothalamus is like, oh my God, and we're sweating. It overreacts, triggers the hot flash to cool down. I know, again,
and that's why you get the chills afterwards. You get the dump, and then you get these cold sweats. So one of the things is, why the hell am I sweating through my sheets at 3 a.m.? So here's the thing for me. My hot flashes come at night, and they're debilitating to the point where I'm like sweating through my clothes. I need to change my sheets. The bed is all wet and from nothing fun. It's just because I'm just all sweaty.
So what the hell? What do you mean sweating through your clothes? Why are you wearing the clothes in the bed?
Okay. I sleep with my dogs, but I will say there's two things that have really helped me. So I got to look this up because I bought this blanket off of Amazon. It's called a March Power cooling blanket. It's $56 for the king size. And because I am a rotisserie chicken, and it's like, it's activated by, it's activated by movement.
Okay.
And it took me about 2 weeks to get used to it because I like a little weight, and this is not weighty. So I will say, because I toss around and it activates this blanket often.
Nice.
It's very cool for me, and it has been a blessing. Also, I sleep in cooling
PJs.
Yeah, jammies, whatever.
Jammies, PJs, pajamas.
Nothing sexy. And that ain't nothing sexy going on. It's just like these little cooling. I mean, I feel like you could probably just go to Academy and get you some wicking sex, sex. Oh my God.
A wicking.
I digress.
Shorts and t-shirts,
I feel like you could just get some wicking stuff and it'd be okay. But
for those of you in other parts of the world, Academy is a sporting goods store. Think Dick's. Yeah.
And again, we digress because we're talking
Dick's Sporting Goods. Sorry, or maybe
we're not going to try to have a hot flash on some dicks in here.
Hot flashes,
but on a
or REI maybe a little bit.
Exactly.
REI is more outdoor, more outdoorsy. But anyway,
so those things have actually truly helped me. Truly helped me. So anyway, we digress
again. So I have a friend who I have a friend other than you. Another friend.
Why do you need any more friends besides me?
Her hot flash, I sweat all the damn time. So hot flashes to me are not really a new phenomenon. They are unpleasant, although I like to refer to them as my own little tropical vacations, my own private little tropical vacations. Yeah. This friend of mine who is not a sweater like I am, I've always been, her hot flashes, much like you, were nighttime phenomenon. Yeah. And she would go to bed in whatever PJs, nightgown, whatever she was wearing, she'd lay down on a beach towel. Part of the way through her sleep cycle, she'd wake up, pajamas, beach towel soaked. She'd switch everything out and go back to sleep. So that is another aspect of hot flashes, which then exacerbate because you're not getting good quality sleep, right?
Which affects everything.
If you're tossing and turning, if you're waking up to change the bedding, your pajamas or whatever, then you're not getting good quality sleep, which affects all the other things. And we all know, or maybe we don't all know, and I experience dramatic mood swings. I have friends who have experienced weight gain and through this process.
I know, really, because you're not fat because what did my doctor say? You're fat because you're not sleeping well. Thanks.
Well, so there's something quality sleep. Quality sleep is known to contribute to healthy weights. A couple of reasons, because we don't get quality sleep, cortisol levels go up, and cortisol level has been shown to be sort of a weight gain hormone. And when we're overtired, we don't make good choices about what we're eating and drinking. So there's that. It also,
because you needed that sugar dump to make you
or for me, it's just, I'm tired and I don't want to fuck with it. I'm just going to grab this
hamburger
thing. And I'm ordering food brought to me. I'm ordering crap brought to me that I can ingest. Yeah. So it's a lot of things there, not just the hot flashes, but how they impact your life on a variety of levels.
Well, speaking of impacting your life, you and I share a friend. We have a mutual friend.
We do.
And she mentioned
another friend. I have another one. See?
But she's my friend too. Michelle just kind of hopped along. So anyway,
Glommed on.
she just kind of attached herself like a parasite. So here we go.
Wow,
So
that's hard.
she's sucking the life out of us. But she did say, this is really, really, I never even thought about it this way. She did say, look, my hot flashes got so bad that my husband and I sleep in separate rooms because he has to be like, he's covered in the Arctic blanket.
Yes.
And she's out there naked, like having the air blow
Throwing it
on
all-
her. And so that becomes a problem because if you're in a loving relationship, you want to sleep with your person.
Yes, exactly.
So that caused a lot of,
If you don't care and you don't mind not sleeping with your spouse, and you don't want your bad self to the guest room or him or her or whatever, it's
that's
fine.
right. But for our friend, she didn't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly. She likes her husband and wants to sleep with him. Some of you, if you want to, you can just fuck right off to the couch. It doesn't matter. And
the doghouse, whatever.
wherever. And if it does matter, that's another factor. It's
Yeah.
a relationship issue. You can't sleep together because one of you can't get comfortable tossing and turning, sweating.
Same
don't
thing
want
with
the blankets.
snoring.
It is.
So kind of like,
And again, since 80% of us experience hot flashes in some form or another, then maybe it is something you want to consider if it's impacting your relationship with your spouse. Here's what I'm going to tell you. In the bed, what cures everything that ails you? Bed jet. BEDJET. Bed jet.
Where do you get the bed jet?
So you go to bed jet. It's online and you order it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little expensive. If the $56 cooling blanket is much more economical. BedJet has paid for itself time and time again in the comfort levels for both my husband and I and staying in the bed. I don't suffer from the night sweat hot flashes like Dana does or some of my other friends have. However, as I've mentioned, I am just a sweater in general, and I've gone to bed. I've gone to sweaty buddy. I've gone to bed in the midst of a hot flash, or I'm still awake and I'm watching TV or something and it hits me. The bed jet, it's an electronic mechanism that has an air conduit with a thing that blows the air up. It sits at the end of the bed, comes up right up Main Street, my friends. Air, cool air blowing right up Main Street. And that makes me so happy. Oh, you're here?
Let me ask you a question. Is it like just a soft, steady, or is it a?
So it's a soft,
because
steady.
That could be like a lot of good dreams for you.
It's like an airy tongue. No.
I mean, I might have to check into this business.
It is a slow, steady wind, breeze, whatever you want to call it. It's like a fan it's like a non-oscillating fan. It's sweet and steady. And you can adjust the speed. So you can have it off. Goes all the way up to 100, which is honestly some great white noise if that's how you sleep. 100%.
Your hair's all
100%.
Like, woo. You're blowing off
all the hairs are blowing in the wind. Anyway, right up Main Street. It doesn't matter if I'm sleeping on my stomach, sleeping on my side. It's right up Main Street. It's awesome. And on a serious note, if my husband doesn't want that, it actually also has warm temperatures. It can be adjusted to your body's biorhythm temperatures. It's an amazing thing. And I can't say enough about it. It has paid for itself time and time again.
So how much would you say that is?
I think it was $350. And we have two, one on each side, because we have a king size bed. So we have one on each side of the bed. He's got his own, I've got my own. We control them with an app. So I can make mine do whatever I want. And it's on my side of the bed. It doesn't impact him and vice versa. So it's fabulous.
Awesome.
Yeah. You could buy one. You could buy one and put it in the middle, which might be a queen size bed might be more conducive to that impacting both people. Because our king size bed, we've got a dead air. We've got dead air in the middle of our king size bed where our dogs generally lay. And I'm not paying for the bed jet to fan my dogs. I love the critters, but I'm not paying for that.
Y'all stay hot, bitches.
Yeah. They can jump down on the floor and I'm not doing that. Anyway.
So,
and for the record, I did it to her again. We're recording this.
Can I say something, bitch?
Hold on. I'm put this out there. We're recording. So you're going to see some critters wandering around in the background.
You might see a little mister and a little sister.
Claude included. And generally,
hopefully he's wearing pants.
I was going to say, generally he has pants on, but
Michelle has pants on today, people.
Y'all are lucky, frankly.
She usually doesn't wear
Since
pants.
COVID, I regularly wear pants or a bra.
I don't know. I came over the other day and I was like, we're about to do our podcast. And I'm like, please tell me you're going to put on some fucking pants. Are you going to be like walking out here in underwear? Just no. Put on some pants, Michelle.
Makes me
Okay,
happy. Makes me
so
happy.
I have a friend that I love dearly, and she's a doctor
She has
now.
a PhD.
She has a PhD in nursing, and I asked her about hot flashes for her, and she said since she took about 8 years ago, she started taking Zoloft, and she doesn't have anything.
Nice.
And I noticed when we were researching this that non-hormonal treatments, SSRIs, SNRIs, damn it, I can't even say these things. But I do know gabapentin because my dog's on gabapentin.
So by all means, get on the gabapentin.
Gabapentin. My dog's on gabapentin. But I will say, I know some other people on gabapentin, and it is just like, I'm like, why are these people so calm, cool, and collected? Well, you're fucking drugged up. You're on gabapentin.
I'm telling you, better living through chemistry.
Yeah.
All that. So the other one she couldn't pronounce. One of them is venlafaxine, which is actually it's an antidepressant. I know because Claude takes these. And
what is the?
It's an antidepressant.
I know, but what is it? Is it a generic for something?
It is.
It's generic.
It is a generic. I don't know the answer to that. And it's while it is its primary use is as an antidepressant, it has also been found to help with menopause symptoms, hot flash. So to reduce them or stop them, which Zoloft is also an antidepressant or an anti-anxiety.
And she just says she doesn't have any issues anymore.
No, it's Effexor.
What's Effexor?
Venlafaxine is Effexor is its brand name. Lefexine is the generic for it. So many antidepressants out there. I don't even know.
So what?
It's been around for a long time.
There's a lot of triggers. Just to be fair, I'm not giving up any of these triggers.
Up to you. I mean, you want to or not.
But I'm not giving up alcohol, caffeine, or spicy food. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. Stress. I wish I could give it up. It's kind of. It just kind of keeps coming at me. It's like this fucking. It's like that whack-a-mole. You know, that's a thing.
It just keeps. Oh, and it pops up over here.
Pops up over here. Yeah. Hot rooms.
I want to do everything I can to avoid those fucking things.
Yeah,
but sometimes it's.
Tight clothing. I don't think I've ever worn tight clothing.
Well, I don't like it when my clothes touch me.
And sugar for some people. So again, I'm not getting rid of sugar, alcohol, caffeine, or spicy food. So I guess I'm just screwed.
So I gave up stress. I don't have that anymore.
I do.
And because I can't. I don't. Hot rooms. I don't. Sometimes you just can't control that. And clearly, to that point though, keep your bedroom cool. I actually have one of my friends who, when she goes to sleep at night, turns her air conditioning to 62. So keep it cool. And actually, hot flashes and menopause aside, so much research out there that says sleeping in a cooler space is conducive to better quality sleep. That's all I'm telling you. And it'll help.
Just put your husband
in his flannel footy pajamas. Exactly.
The little flap at the bottom. The little opening in the front. You're good.
Yes.
You're good.
So that's the science. That's all the things. And again, it's important to note 80% of us are suffering from hot flashes in some way, shape, or form throughout the course of whatever stage of pause. So, and sometimes they may never stop. I don't know. I can't promise you. We can't fix it. We can laugh through it though. And if you choose any of the non-hormone prescription options that we discussed, again,
talk to your doctor.
Talk to your doctor. We are not professionals. I can't say that enough. We're not medical professionals. We are not experts in any way, shape, or form. We're just living this dream and telling you about it. The other option is hormone replacement therapy.
Which has worked for a lot of people.
I was going to say, I do know that works for a lot of people. We
cannot.
It's not an option for us and for physical reasons for our bodies. And so if we need to relive that, why is it not an option for you?
Breast cancer. I do want to talk about something really important.
I have a genetic condition predisposed to blood clots, so my doctor won't even give it to me. It's there.
Something that I feel like we really, really need to touch on in this is the fact that, because I suffer from this. So along with the hot flashes at nighttime, crippling anxiety, and that panic attacks, crippling anxiety, that is all part of this.
Yes.
And so what I want to express to people,
you're not crazy,
because I've had to do some things because I'm weird about taking drugs and that sort of thing. So I've had to look at other options to help me. So I will get in a full-blown panic attack. So I do the grounding thing. Sometimes I will lay myself on. When I'm having a full-blown panic, hot flash, it's just all coming in. It feels like the rabbit's coming right out of my chest. I can't focus. I can't calm down. I will literally go lay myself out on a cool surface like the tile in my kitchen. Nice. Or I get in like in the doorway and I ground myself and I look out. Sometimes I like in my French doors when I'm like halfway in my bedroom and halfway looking outside, 5 things that I can see, 5 things I can touch, 5 things that I can smell. All those things kind of bring in box breathing.
Nice.
And box breathing helps me. And I don't know if you want to do a little episode of box breathing.
So the box breathing, and maybe you've heard of it. It's mindfulness meditation breathing. So people, they hear the word meditation and they're like, "Ooh, it's too woo woo for me,"
which I most of the time feel like that.
So
it helps.
And meditation is simply quieting your mind, regrouping, refocusing. There's nothing woo-woo about it. You don't got to get in weird positions. You don't got to do it for hours.
Let's show.
So the box breathing is a simple breathing exercise that just forces you to focus on the breathing and quiets your mind.
So put your hand over your heart and on your stomach.
Okay, you can.
I do.
And you don't even have to do that.
I do.
So I will just lay in bed and none of what she's doing is awesome. And I don't even do that. You can, however you're comfortable, you can sit in a space, but ground your feet on the floor, sit in a comfortable chair.
Make sure you're grounded so you know you're safe and supported.
And the box meditation is simply, it's a 4 count 4 times. So inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold again for 4,
up,
and then up. So, and it's a box. So 4, 4, 4, 4 is why it's called the box meditation. And you could do it 3 times, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, one time. It is simply about recentering, regrouping, quieting all of this, and calm and peace.
And another thing too, I gotta take my glasses off for this. So another thing too that somebody showed me that, so you do your thumb and your, what the hell is this?
Index finger. We've covered this.
The pointer
index finger.
So you put it like this and you breathe in, close it, and breathe out the other side, and it engages both sides of your brain.
Nice.
And creates a little mucus and snot, whatever. It helps. It has helped me immensely. So with that being said, after you've done all these things, ladies, heart attacks show up in us differently.
They do.
So
they do.
If you've done all these things and you cannot calm down, please seek medical help. Because you might.
You've still got this going on. If you're not coming down from whatever anxiety, panic attack, if things seem extreme, even for a hot flash.
Yeah. So, and also for me, and this is a very unpopular opinion amongst some people, another thing that's helped me, because I am weird about taking drugs, but I do take CBD.
Gummies.
I do take CBD gummies.
Yep.
So that helps me at nighttime.
Yeah.
Please talk to your doctor, because again, this is only what works for me, and some professionals are really weird about that.
They are, especially here in Texas.
Yeah.
And so anything we've mentioned here, whether it's the prescription non-hormonal options, the hormone replacement therapy option, the gummies, whatever.
The breathing, the grounding,
all that helps. It all helps. And except for the breathing, which, unless you've got lung issues, maybe you should talk to a professional about.
I mean, breathing should be good for that.
But the mindfulness and the breathing, other than those things, if you make a change to your behavior and your healthcare because of anything we've said here, make sure you are talking to a healthcare professional. We mentioned earlier in another episode that menopause is still one of the top 10 medical science mysteries. People don't know. Talk to your medical professionals, because they're not going to know until we start talking about it.
If you're not an advocate for yourself, yes, absolutely. Yeah. You got to be your own advocate.
Absolutely.
To wrap this up, what are we talking about next week?
Oh, next week. So fun. Irritability isn't a phase. It's a way of life.
It's a trait for me. I'm irritable a lot.
It's hardwired.
It's hardwired in me.
Salty.
It's very, very salty.
So until then, you got it? You ready?
I don't even know.
We don't even know.
I don't even remember half the time.
Stay loud.
Stay wild.
And stay unapologetically you. We're 2 bold, badass women with mics and opinions, but we are not doctors, therapists, or any kind of official experts. On Hot Flashes and Bold Moves, we share real talk, life lessons, and hilarious stories. But this is not medical advice. You make changes to your hormones, health routine, skincare, sex life, or anything else based on what we say, make sure to check in with a professional who knows your body better than we do. We're here to entertain and empower, not prescribe. So if your libido spikes, your face peels off, or your vibrator catches fire, God forbid, we love you, but it's not on us. Own your choices, use your judgment, and don't sue us.